Williams leads the team as they go for the program's 7th district championship and 16th playoff appearance. Brought to you on the Vype Live Network by ASI Protection Services, Southern Landscape, Covert Cadillac Buick GMC, Centex Material Handling, The Steam Team, Thundercloud Subs, Bussy Roofing, Empire Home Solutions, and Academy Sports and Outdoors. And now, calling the shots for today's game, here's the voice of the Timberwolves, Brad Cohn.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tornado Alley on the campus of Concordia University, Austin, Texas. Only about 5 miles from the Cedar Park campus. This is the site for our third round single game playoff in the Region 4 quarterfinals against the Johnson Jaguars from Buda. This is Timberwolf Baseball tonight, the live worldwide broadcast of Cedar Park Baseball on the Vype Network. I'm the V of the T, Brad Cohn. Les Clary, our QA tonight in round one of the state playoffs. Timberwolves swept Dripping Springs in 2 games, 6-1 at home, 9-1 on the road. Last week in round 2, they swept a 29-2 team. Eagle Pass win, 4-0 and 5-3. Both games played in Jordanton, about 40 miles south of San Antonio. Cedar Park now 22-8. And they've given up only 5 runs and 14 hits in 28 innings over 4 playoff games. Both Cade Davis and Adam Vaughn with 2 postseason pitching wins apiece. Timberwolves ranked 12th in the final statewide poll. Jaguars 23-10, finishing tied for second in 26-5A with Dripping Springs. Jags got past Liberty Hill in the opening round, losing the first game 14-13. Somebody missed an extra point. But taking games 2 and 3, 13-0 and 9-4. In round 2, they swept San Antonio Brackenridge 8-5 and 6-0. Johnson is unranked in the final top 25 poll. Winner of this Region 4 quarterfinal tonight gets either Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, who is 27-9, or Sherryland Pioneer, who is 31-6. And that would be in the regional semifinals next weekend. For one of these 2 fine programs tonight, this is the end. We'll be back in a moment with the starting lineups and more on the pregame show.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
All right, welcome back to Timberwolf Baseball tonight, the pregame show here on the Vype Network. Brad Cohn here, bringing you all the action from the terrific stadium here at Concordia University in far northwest Austin, almost in Cedar Park. We're just off 620, about 5 miles southeast of the Cedar Park campus. This stadium has been mentioned in various publications as one of the finest on-campus D3 baseball stadiums in the NCAA. I'm no stranger to this place. For the last 10 seasons, I've been the stadium announcer here for Concordia Baseball when I'm not doing Cedar Park broadcasts. Les Clary is our QA tonight, diligently monitoring the broadcast from our super-secret, high-tech, low-maintenance, ultra-modern, technically advanced, stealthily cloaked pinnacle of internet communications technology that we call the Vype Studios, making sure we don't sound like a bunch of forks grinding away in your garbage disposal. Some have asked me why this is a one-game series. The default is actually one game. Both coaches have to agree to a best-of-3 series. We have strong pitching, and that's what we'll always want. But if you got the lesser team and you know it, you hold out for that one-gamer, because the chances that you'll roll that lucky 7 once are a lot better than your chances of rolling it twice. The best team will usually win a 2-game series, but anybody can beat anybody once. We had that happen to us last year. The team passed another program milestone last week, most wins in consecutive seasons. With a 30-7 record last year, now 22-8 this season, the team has won 52 games in the past 2 seasons combined. The previous best was 51, 2001 and 2. Broke a 20-year-old team record. 2022 also marks the first time the Cedar Park has gone a combined 8-0 in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs over 2 consecutive seasons. The records keep falling. Tonight, Cedar Park's 85th playoff game all time. They have a 49-35 postseason record coming in. This game, the 306th broadcast of Timberwolf baseball on KMAX Sports or the Vype Network since starting back in 2008, 15 seasons ago. We've won 195 of those. Timberwolves going for all-time win number 425 here in their 23rd season of varsity play. And it would be the 219th career win for head coach Lanny Williams. His record at Cedar Park now 59-24 overall. So he's going for his 60th win here tonight. 22-7 in district, 8-1 in the playoffs. Weather tonight, cloudy, windy, 88 degrees. Humidity 54%. Wind from the southeast at 16. 10% chance of rain until 9 o'clock. About to do the national anthem. I'll step inside for the Concordia catcher, E.J. Sanchez. I've said his name here many times over the mic that he himself is using tonight to be our stadium announcer. Here he is.
With a record of 22-8, they'll represent District 25 5A. Now let's meet the starting lineup, starting with the designated visiting team for this game, the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Leading off at first base, Kay Davis. Batting second for shortstop, Julian Swift. Batting third, the catcher, Louis Alonso. Batting fourth and on the hill for the Wolves, Adam Vaughn. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Christian Pickens. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Quint Mullen. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jackson Harvey. Batting second base tonight for the Timberwolves, Augie Garcia. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Ethan Becker. And batting ninth in playing center field, Brooks Dillman. The Timberwolves are coached by Lanny Williams, and assisted by Mike Cocker, Royce Rodriguez, and Brandon McCarthy. Now the starting lineup for the home team for game one, the Buda Johnson Jaguars. Leading off, a playing left field, Logan Robinson. And second, the pitcher, Connor Crabtree. And third, the left fielder, Ethan McAllister. And fourth, the DH, Caleb Letsom. And fifth, the pitcher, Cody Templeton. And sixth, the shortstop, Ethan McLean. And seventh, the center fielder, Dom Alvarado. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Trace Danson. Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ryan Garza. And the second baseman, number 12, James Tello. The Jaguars are coached by Mark Durham. He's assisted by Javier Solis, Roger Garza, and Gary Beveridge. Now we do all live from Cedar Media Hat as we honor those serving at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem.
And as you can hear, a good crowd here in Tornado Alley, campus of Concordia University tonight. Some empty seats is all I can say. Not a lot. I would say there are probably 80% of the seats are full tonight. So the Cedar Park lineup, you heard both of them from EJ a moment ago. You're keeping your scorecard at home for Cedar Park. It's Davis, Swift, Alonzo, Vaughn, Pickens, Mullen, Harvey, Becker, Dillman. And for the Johnson Jaguars, Logan Robinson, Connor Crabtree, Ethan McAllister, Caleb Bledsom, Ethan McLean, Dom Alvarado, Trace Jansen, Ryan Garza, James Tello. So one game for all the marbles here at the regional quarterfinals level, round 3 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A lot of people came to see this one. A lot of people came because of the stadium. They heard how nice it is, and they're getting to experience it right now. The pitcher for the Johnson Jaguars is Cody Templeton, a lefty. He's got a 10-2 record, a great ERA of 1.11. How about this? He's walked only 4 guys all year, struck out 80. Opponents are hitting at 192 against him, on base at just 205, and he's a Texas A&M commit. Now, they gave up so many runs. Even with this guy starting in game 1 against Liberty Hill, they gave up 14 runs and lost, so he can be got to. He may have been the guy who took the loss in that game. Maybe the one of the 2 on his 10-2 record. Chances are they don't have a lot of other pitching after him, or they wouldn't have held out for 1 game. So we'll see how that plays out. Defense behind him from third to first, Ryan Garza, Ethan McLean, James Tello, Trace Jansen. Connor Crabtree is Templeton's catcher. The outfield left to right for the Jags, Ethan McAllister, Dom Alvarado, and Logan Robinson. And we're about to go here. 7:03 p.m. here in far northwest Austin, Texas. Wind, as you can see from that American flag, blowing across your camera from right to left. That's from the right field foul pole towards the left field foul pole from the southeast. Weather report says 14 to 16. It's more like 20 in reality. And so here's the first pitch to Davis. Fouls it out of play to the right side. Starts out 0-1. Now they brought a lot of uniformed girls on the Johnson side sitting down there with artificial noisemakers, which is against UIL rules, but I doubt if anybody's going to call them on it. There's the 0-1 outside and low, 1-1 to Cade Davis. Swift on deck, Alonzo in the hole. Look at Davis's numbers. This is his 95th official at-bat. He's got 36 hits, 29 of them singles, 5 doubles, 2 triples, 14 RBIs, scored 12 runs, walked 15 times, struck out only 6 times, comes into the night hitting .383. The numbers on offense for Cade Davis, on base at .477. Fouls that one off the catcher Crabtree's helmet, 1-2. People still streaming into the stadium. Biggest crowd we've had at Concordia all year, and I did all the Concordia games. Pitch, a curveball foul back into the net, 1-2 still to Davis. Tell some sort of breaking or curveball is what Templeton's out pitch is. Threw that at 1-2 on Davis. Cedar Park can get by in this game. Next week probably going to entail some travel. A team from down in the valley, Sherryland Mission, or Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Might be playing in San Antonio or maybe Jordanton again. Davis stays alive, fouling it into the net, and it would be great if we could run up Cody Templeton's pitch count tonight. Here comes another 1-2, the third 1-2 pitch to Cade Davis to lead off the game here. Outside and in the dirt, 2-2. This will already be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. We can get him to throw 7 pitches to every batter. Might be able to chase this guy. We're generally an aggressive hitting team, though. Don't run up pitch counts much the way we hit. Davis fouls it into the net, left side again. The third 2-strike foul ball. Cade Davis with a quality at-bat here leading off the game for Cedar Park. Something I'm missing for the first time since 1999 tonight is the Cedar Park Spring football game back at the little stadium behind campus. Josh Willard doing my job in the announcer's booth for that. I know some of you are watching the game from the stands there, so welcome aboard. Trying to pay attention to two Cedar Park landmark sports at once, football and baseball. Davis again fouling this one over the top. Ninth pitch of the at-bat to Cade Davis. Swift on deck, Alonzo in the hole. Templeton pitching from the stretch, even with nobody on. Again fouled back. That is the 5th two-strike foul ball. We had one guy do that on an opposing team several weeks ago. It's the most two-strike foul balls by a Cedar Park batter this year. This one outside and low, the count runs full. Well, this is going to be a joyous moment for one side or the other, a big psychological win, either a strikeout or a walk. This is pitch number 11 to Cade Davis. And it's a called strike 3. Fooled him. Cade let it go. So the Johnson fans have the first cheer. But I tell you, if we can get everybody to take 11 pitches from this guy, we'll chase him by the 4th inning. Here's Julian Swift. Comes into the night hitting .418. Pair of homers, lots of extra base hits on the year for Julian Swift. Swift lifts it to center field, over and to his right. Dom Alvarado with the catch. There's a 1-pitch at bat. 2 down. Oh, I didn't update the scoreboard for you. Let me do that.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, the catcher, Louis Alonso.
Louis Alonso steps in. 2 outs in the top of the first. No score yet. Alonso, this is his 107th trip to the plate this year. Takes a called strike 1. Got 35 hits, 29 singles, 5 doubles, and a triple. 20 RBIs, one of the team leaders. Walked 9 times, struck out 8 times. On base at .528, hitting .418. This one outside, 1-1. Run up a pitch count on Cody Templeton. I like that approach by Cade Davis. He got fooled on strike 3. It was right down the pipe, and he was expecting something else. This one tipped in the plate area, 1-2 to Alonso. Adam Vaughn, the pitcher, is on deck, batting cleanup tonight as well. I think I said .418 for Alonso, .412. If I said .418, I meant .412 on the season coming in. 1-1 pitch, 1-2 pitches, swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning for the A&M bound Cody Templeton, and Cedar Park is down 1-2-3. We'll be right back in a minute with more Timberwolf baseball on the Vype Network.
Bussey Roofing understands how important your home and business is to you and the significant investment involved for quality roof installation. As a reputable and professional roofing repair contractor, Bussey Roofing offers years of experience that includes a complete and comprehensive range of roof services that are designed to enhance curb appeal, provide energy efficiency, and increase the value of your business or commercial property. That's Bussey Roofing, Cedar Park Roofing, roof repairs, and roof restoration. Visit them at busseyroofing.com.
All right, Brad Cohn back here at the stadium. Les Clary, our QA, trying to make sure everything stays copacetic with the broadcast. Big crowd, lots of noise from a big group of students from Buda Johnson, the improperly named Buda Johnson, by the way. We've already got a Johnson Jaguars in the Austin area. That's LBJ. They've been there for 40-something years. Also in San Antonio, there's a Ladybird Johnson Jaguars. So why did Buta's new Johnson High School name themselves the Jaguars? Be somebody else. Don't be the third Johnson Jaguars in 75 miles. Be the Johnson Jackalopes. The Johnson Jump Starters or something. Anything else but Jaguars, please. Adam Vaughn on the mound with a 6-1 record. Got the save last week in Game 2. 2.50 ERA, walked 27, struck out 74. Opposing batters hitting .208 against him. Not quite as stellar numbers as Cody Templeton, but I'll tell you what, Adam Vaughn also pitched in a much stronger district than Templeton did. So for the Jaguars, right fielder Logan Robinson will lead off. Then the catcher Connor Crabtree, left fielder Ethan McAllister, and we hope to go no farther than that. So, of course, Louis Lonzo catching for Vaughn. Defense in the infield, third to first. Quint Mullen, Julian Swift, Augie Garcia, Cade Davis. Outfield, left to right, Ethan Becker, Brooks Stillman, and Christian Pickens. Here's Logan Robinson, a .300 hitter on the year, scored 29 runs. That leads the team, as leadoff hitter often does. Probably cuts. Even if he didn't, it was right down the tube for a called strike one. Every batter of the game has started out 0-1 now. Adam making a signal of some sort to the Concordia. See, I work here. The Concordia dugout tonight is the Cedar Park dugout, third base side. Next pitch a little low with the fastball, 1-1. Strike two. Everything that happens, you're going to get a big yell tonight from one big crowd or the other. Lined into the net. Foul balls don't get much of a yell, I guess. Still 1-2 to Logan Robinson. Lots of mullets on this team. Lots and lots of business in front, party in back haircuts. Here's a 1-2, foul back into the net. He's taking a page from Cade Davis's playbook. Lead off game for Cedar Park. Bunch of strike two foul balls. Hopefully his effort ends the same way Davis's did in a strikeout. There's a high hopper to Swift at short. He's had to get it quick. Does he have time? No! It's a high hopper and he beat it out. An infield single courtesy of the spongy carpet. So Robinson at first, Connor Crabtree the catcher to the plate. He's a .301 hitter with 18 RBIs. He's also got 20 stolen bases out of the 62 stolen bases the team has. Bunts it foul. Robinson will return to first. 0-1 to Crabtree. White home pinstripe uniforms for the Jags. Cedar Park. White pants, black jerseys. White trim and numbers and nomenclature. Fastball misses low and away, 1-1. Umpires want the on-deck batter to get a baseball out from the area of play, kick it into the on-deck circle, and he's done so. Here comes a 1-1 to Connor Crabtree. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back. It was low and away, 2-1. Glad you're with us tonight, but it would be a lot better if you were here. It's a great atmosphere at a great facility. Two good teams fighting it out for their playoff lives tonight in a one-game series. Pull the bat back from the bunt attempt there. Should have bunted it. It's a called strike two. 2-2 to Connor Crabtree. On the ground, another high hopper. Gets through the infield. Quint Mullen couldn't get over there close enough to it. Shortstop Julian Swift was behind him and couldn't see it once it went in front of him. He got through both of them. Another infield single. It was nearly the same location. Moves Robinson to second. No outs, 2 aboard for the left fielder Ethan McAllister. Best batting average on the team at .369. Leads the team in home runs with 5. Not the guy we went up with 2 on and no out. High and into McAllister, 1-0. Game not starting out the way we wanted to. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back. It was a called strike. 1-1. Louis wants to go talk to Vaughn about something. Clarify something. It was just a one-word thing, it looked like. Well, Vaughn got 2 ground balls, and the ball going off the side of Louis. Runner gets to third. Robinson runners the corners now. 2-1 count to McAllister. I was about to say, Vaughn got 2 ground balls out of the first 2 batters, but both of them had very high initial hops. Made both runners safe. Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. This one right down the tube, a called strike 2. No outs, runners at the corners here in the bottom of the first. Shadow's already starting to get long here at Concordia. And this one gets through to the screen and the run will score. One nothing Jaguars. Crabtree moves to second on the play. And it's a full count to Ethan McAllister. Fouled into the net. Still a full count to McAllister. Still no outs. Cedar Park not looking like Cedar Park at the moment. That one hits him. If it didn't hit him, it's going to be inside for ball 4. So back to runners at first and second with no outs. For the cleanup hitter, DH Caleb Ledsom, who comes in hitting .348, but none of his totals, home runs, RBIs, extra base hits, are anywhere near the team lead, but he has a decent average. It's interesting to get a singles hitter batting cleanup. There's a balk. Both runners move up. Crabtree goes to third. McAllister goes to second. Still no outs, and Lanny Williams going to come out and talk things over with his whole infield defense and the pitching battery. It doesn't look like Cedar Park realized this game started at 7 o'clock because they have not shown up yet. Quick conversation, already done. Coach trying to find a reset button to hit there. Let's start now. Let's start from here. Let's get some outs and go in and score some runs. It's a one and done night for one of these teams. This is the last night of their existence. Both teams. playing for their playoff lives. On the ground to Augie Garcia at first, or at second, and he gets the out, but another run scores. Crabtree in from third. McAllister goes to third. One down, 2 runs in. And it's now 2-0 Johnson. There's a 5-hitter, shortstop, Ethan McLean. And actually they've lifted him for somebody else. Templeton, the pitcher's batting here. Fouls it back into the net on a bunt attempt. 0-1. There's a called strike 2. Future Texas A&M Corpus pitcher throwing to a future Texas A&M pitcher. Foul. Still 0-2. This will already be the 23rd pitch of the inning for Vaughn. We were hoping to run the count up on Templeton. He only ended up throwing 16. 11 of them to Cade Davis. Line drive into left field, scores the 3rd run of the game and the first real hit of the game. McAllister in from 3rd to make it 3-0. So here's 6-hitter. Shortstop, Ethan McLean.
Now batting for the Jaguars, the shortstop, number 8, Ethan McLean.
Line drive towards their dugout. 0-1. 5 of their 6 batters have started out 0-1 against Adam Vaughn, but we still have not been very productive at getting them out. Fouled back into the screen. Lots of foul balls by both teams so far here in the first inning tonight. Dom Alvarado on deck, the center fielder. Fouled out of play right side. That one a little wild. One and 2 the count. One out runner at first. Down 3-0. Cedar Park. Lunges for it, fouls into the net, still 1 and 2. Timberwolves bats going to have to really come alive, and of course the pitching and defense are going to have to get better. Just a little outside, 2-2. That pitch has been called a strike many, many times this year, but I agree that it's not. Fouled into the screen again, still 2-2 to Ethan McLean, Jaguars shortstop. High and inside. Full count now to Ethan McLean. Swung on and lifted to left. What a nice running catch. Just out of your screen by Ethan Becker. Had to run up to his right and do a feet first slide like he's sliding into second. Caught it right off the turfs. 2 outs. Templeton retreats to first. Here's center fielder Dom Alvarado. Alvarado's a .235 hitter with 2 home runs this year. High and in, 1-0. Trace Jansen, first baseman, due up next. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Adam Hall from the stretch. Done that many times. This one gets through the screen, the runner goes down. Called him Adam Hall. I used to know a guy named Adam Hall, so I do that. Adam Vaughn. Ball 2 to Alvarado, 2-1 as Templeton gets second base. Just get the batter. Let's go hit for a while. Just inside, 3-1. This ump is not giving either pitcher any of those just inside, just outside calls like so many umps do. Making the pitchers be honest. There's a called strike 2. Did catch the outside edge. Alvarado a little early. His guess on that one. His coach wants to talk to him about it. Mark Durham, the coach of Buda Johnson, only been there a couple of years. Well, Johnson's only in its second year. Broken off from parts of Kyle Lehman and of Hayes to form Buda Johnson's attendance zone. Here's the pitch, high and in, ball 4. Well, Adam hit a guy and now has walked a guy, very much unlike him. So, first and second again with 2 outs. The first baseman, the 8-hitter, Trace Jansen. Cedar Park might be digging themselves a hole too deep to come out of already here in the first inning. That one stays well high, 1-0. People still streaming in the stadium here to watch the game. This one is lifted to deep second base. On they come. Can't make it. It's a little Texas leaguer. Everybody was running, so another run scores. Templeton coming in from second to make it 4-0. Alvarado goes to third on the play. RBI bloop Texas League single to center for Trace Jansen. So of their 4 hits, only one of them's been an honest one. The others have been kind of lucky. But, like you said, rather be lucky than good. Another conference at the mound. Coach Williams, pitching battery, and the entire infield defense. He's telling them, you guys want to live past the next couple hours, you'd better start getting people out. A lot of it not their fault. A lot of it pure luck for the Johnson Jaguars. There's 2 really high hoppers in the infield. The first 2 batters that, a ground ball to the left side of the infield. And the first 2 batters, you got 2 outs, nobody on. And that one a moment ago, a little blooping Texas leaguer. 3 guys came within 1 step or 2 steps of catching that ball. And they got lucky enough to where it fell in. They had 1 honest hit by Templeton into left field. That's the only well-hit ball of the game. 9-hole hitter takes a called strike 1. Trace Well, that was Trace. This is Ryan Garza, the third baseman. Trace Jansen got that little blue pit. Misses on that one, 1-1 to Garza. Fouled out of play, right side 1 and 2. I've always said Cedar Park they're that way in football too. They're not a lucky program. Any luck they have is bad luck. Whatever they win, they always earn. They're going to have to earn it tonight. Outside, 2-2. Vaughn a strike away from ending this without having to face the leadoff hitter twice. Nobody has batted around on Adam Vaughn all year. They've done it tonight. Outside low. That's the second time that Vaughn's hat's been blown off by the wind. That's how brisk the wind's blowing from right to left out there. Full count now. A walk here loads the bases and puts us at the top of the order. Runner goes from first, called strike 3, and the inning mercifully is over. They send 9. 2 bouncing ball infield singles. A blooper single to very short right center. An honest hit to left, a hit batsman, and a walk. And that leads to 4 improbable runs by the Johnson Jaguars. Through 1 complete, surprisingly down 4-0. We'll be right back.
Centex Material Handling is a family-owned and operated business located in Central Texas. Since 2011, they've supplied outstanding commercial equipment and industrial solutions for businesses throughout the Southwest. They pride themselves on the reputation they've established over the years. Whether your company needs industrial cranes, conveyor systems, a turnkey material handling system, or various storage equipment options, Centex Material Handling is a one-stop shop with step-by-step consultancy before, during, and after every project to ensure they meet any and all of your business needs. Centex Material Handling looks forward to working with you.
All right, welcome back. Brad Cohn here at Tornado Alley, Concordia Stadium at Concordia University. Cedar Park down 4-0 after 1 inning. Probably nobody more surprised than Buda Johnson, who wanted a 1-game series, thinking they probably couldn't beat Cedar Park twice. There's not many people who think that's true either. Cedar Park will be at 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Vaughn, Pickens, and Mullen as we start the top of the second. Huge crowd tonight. This is the kind of crowd high school baseball in Texas deserves. It is as top-notch amongst its peers in the country as Texas football is. We get good crowds for Cedar Park games. Need to be better. So here's Vaughn at the plate now. Comes in hitting .357 on the season. Batting cleanup and pitching. First pitch called strike 1. Another thing driving Buda Johnson is we played them in the first round of the playoffs and beat them in double overtime. They probably want some revenge for that. High and out. See a lot of Cedar Park athletic celebrities in the crowd. I see several members of Cedar Park's 2-time state champion women's basketball team. That one misses. 2-1 to Vaughn. On 16 pitches, 12 strikes, 4 balls the first inning for Templeton. Fouled, out of play right side, 2-2 to Vaughn. Pickens on deck, Mullen in the hole. Lefty Templeton delivers. Swing and a miss. Vaughn is down. Third strikeout in 4 batters by the Timberwolves. One away. Here's Christian Pickens playing right field tonight. Comes in hitting .351. Cedar Park bats have to come alive, and they have to do it right now. This is not a game where they're going to be able to wait to the 5th inning to start scoring runs. First pitch to Pickens. Way outside. 1-0. Win or lose this game tonight. Season baseball banquet is Monday night at the Oasis. See a lot of you there. Fouled into the net, 1-1. Wow, wind is really ripping through the press box. That is much more than 14 to 16 miles an hour. Fouled out of play right side, 1-2. I don't really track foul balls. I do track 2-strike foul balls. Got a fair number of those tonight too, but there's lots of plain old foul balls. Christian swings, piece of it, stays alive, still 1-2. Mullen on deck, Harvey in the hole. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the second, trailing 4-0. This one fouled out of play again. Still 1-2 to Pickens. 3 of the previous 4 batters of this game for Cedar Park have struck out. The other F8'd. Swift popped out to center. The only ball we have hit fair tonight. Trailing 4-0. Can hear the wind screaming in my microphone and the outdoor microphone. 1-2. Curveball, swings and miss. They'll throw down to consummate it since the catcher scooped it. 2 down, and 4 of the 5 outs have been strikeouts. Cedar Park just does not look ready to play. Quint Mullen, the third baseman. Comes in hitting .222, but very good lately. His average was about 100 points lower than that a month ago. He's just slowly, surely driven it upwards. 2 outs, nobody on. Here in the top of the second. Fouled out of play again to the right side. The speed may be getting to our hitters. A lot of our right-handed hitters are fouling it to the right side. Left-handed hitters fouling it to the left side, which means they're behind. They're not catching up to the pitch. On the ground to the second baseman. Scoops it up, routine throw out. James Tello to Trace Jansen on the 4-3. Only the second ball Cedar Park has hit in fair territory tonight. We're through an inning and a half. Still down 4-0. We'll be right back.
Chances are, whether you were born and raised in Central Texas or just moved to the Austin area, you purchased a vehicle from the Covert Auto Group or know someone who has. Since 1909, with the opening of the first automotive dealership in Central Texas, Covert has taken pride in maintaining its position as Austin's leading auto group, now operating under its 5th generation of family members. With over 14 franchises in 7 locations, Covert continues to provide an unmatched total vehicle experience for the surrounding areas. Come to Covert for your Cadillac, Buick, or GMC automobiles.
Welcome back. Brad Cohn here Looking at the pitch counts. I haven't tabulated it yet. I got to tabulate between innings. I haven't done it yet. EJ was asking for that. I'll do that for the next one. Cedar Park trailing 4-0 in the middle of the second inning. For Johnson, the Jags will be back at the top of the order. They batted around in the first. So you're going to look at Templeton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 13 for Templeton. EJ, Templeton's 29 pitches, 22 strikes, 7 balls. I have to count Adams here as we get going. Here's Logan Robinson, the Jags right fielder. He had that really high 50-foot tall single bounce infield single to short the first time up and later scored. Fastball outside and low, 1-0. That one misses. 2-0. Connor Crabtree. Catcher is on deck, and then the left fielder, Ethan McAllister. All of them reached base and scored last time up in the first. There's a called strike one. Ground ball past a diving shortstop into left center field. So leadoff hit Logan Robinson is now 2 for 2. Hey, EJ. EJ, pitch count for Adam Vaughn in the first inning, 45. 27 strikes, 18 balls. So here's Connor Crabtree, the catcher. Came in as a 301 hitter. He had another tall bouncing single that went between third and short. They only hit one ball really out of the infield. Well, one went 10 feet past the infield on a blooper. One ball out of the infield, and they batted around and scored 4 runs. It's one of those nights. 1-0 the count to Crabtree. On the ground to short, should be 2. Shuffles to 1. Garcia can't get it away in time. Safe at first. Robinson retired at 2 on the 6-4. Crabtree safe at first on a fielder's choice. One down, runner at first for Ethan McAllister, 3-hole hitter, left fielder. Hit batsman last time and scored. Comes in hitting .369 and leading the team with 5 home runs. First pitch, a called strike one. Taylor made DP ball, but Augie took a little bit too much time between catching it and letting it go towards first. Rung him up on that one. He thought he'd checked his swing. Appealed to the first base ump. Says he went. He's got a better angle than me. I'm not going to argue since it went our way. 0-2 the count to Ethan McAllister. Called strike 3. And he sits him down. First strikeout of the game for Adam Vaughn. I almost said Adam Hall again. Doesn't help that the vowel sounds are the same and they're both one syllable.
Now batting for the Jaguars, the designated hitter, number 17, Caleb Ledsome.
So we're at the 4 spot. Cleanup hitter, DH Caleb Ledsome came in hitting .348, grounded out to second the first time up. Fouls it back to the screen, 0-1. One of several of their mullet haircuts that have dyed them blonde. Runner goes. The throw down is a little airy. Off to the left field side of the bag. Stolen base for Crabtree. Pitch was a strike. 0-2 to Ledsome. Fouled it, right side out of play. Still 0-2 to Caleb Ledsome. Clanked on the roof that time. Baseball size hail. Lights are on here at Tornado Alley. Here's the pitch. Inside. 1-2. Well, Cedar Park fans are wanting that one, but that was well inside. On the ground, to Hopper to Mullen at third. Across the diamond in time to Cade Davis. So the leadoff single means nothing. Cedar Park comes out of the second unscathed, or at least no further scathing. We'll be right back with Cedar Park at the plate in the top of the third right after this.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms, and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Pitch count for Vaughn a heck of a lot better in that second inning. Only 14, 10 strikes, 4 balls. So he is at 59 already in the game with 45 thrown in the first inning. But he's thrown a lot of strikes, 37 to 22 called balls. Timberwolves to the plate now. In the top of the third there at 7, 8, 9 in the order. That's Jackson Harvey, Ethan Becker, and Brooks Dillman. Both looking for their first at-bats of the game. Big, tall Jackson Harvey. Big fella, offensive linesman in football. Heads to the plate. Comes in hitting .257. He's got some home runs to his credit, too. Wind's not blowing his direction, though. It's blowing right at him from right field. This one misses 1-0. Only the 8th called ball and 7 hitters from Cody Templeton. This one to center. Over his shoulder. Look what I found. Oh, my goodness. I would rather be lucky than good. Dom Alvarado finds one in his glove. Folks, it's starting to look like it is not written for us tonight, but we'll see. Ethan Becker, the left fielder. One down. Templeton steps off the mound. Becker comes in hitting .370. Usually coach puts one of those heavy hitters in the bottom to have kind of like 2 leadoff hitters. This is a called strike 1. Tonight he's got Brooks Dillman at 9. Becker up to 8 in the order. Swing and a miss. He's behind that one. You can tell the speed fooled him on that one. 0-2. High. My voice cracked on that one. Like I'm 15 again. It's the only thing about me that feels 15. 1-2 the count to Becker. Swing and a miss, and Ethan is down. 5th strikeout of the game for Cody Templeton. Cedar Park is being no-hit. I'll say it again, Cody Templeton's throwing a no-hitter. Those of you who know about the media jinx know what I'm doing. 2 outs for Brooks Dillman, 9-hole hitter. Comes in hitting just a $172. But again, hitting better lately. Scored a lot of runs because he's the fastest guy on the team, and they put him in to run for catchers and pitchers. Fouls that one away, 0-1. He might be, as I look here, the leading run scorer. Yeah, he is with 29. Leading run scorer on the team. Outside and low, 1-1. Cade Davis, leadoff hitter on deck if Dillman gets aboard. Back through the box, stabbed by Templeton and over to the first base for the out. Cedar Park goes 1-2-3 for the 3rd consecutive inning, still down 4-0 through 2.5. We'll be back.
Empire Home Solutions was founded on the principles of honesty, quality, communication, and integrity. They want to help you protect your home. They're proud of the industry they love and bring exceptional details to each job. When it comes to home repair or improving the exterior of your home or business, you can hire any old company, or you can hire people who genuinely care about you, people with your best interests in mind, and who educate their customers as well as they perform their jobs. People with a conscience and a genuine desire to do what's right and do it the right way. And that would be Empire Home Solutions at 512-998-3372.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. Brad Cohn here, bringing you the stuff from Concordia Stadium, Tornado Alley. Cedar Park trailing 4-0 here in this one-game playoff. We're in the bottom of the, going to the bottom of the 3rd. They're at 5, 6, 7 in their order. Cody Templeton, Ethan McLean, Dom Alvarado. Cedar Park did a good job last inning. No runs allowed. 1 man left aboard for them. They've still got to solve the offensive part of the equation. They are being no hit through 3. They are being perfect gamed through 3. That is no way to end the season. First pitch misses. Second pitch misses. Templeton has their only good hit. Single into left. And it was an RBI single, and he later scored their 4th run. Lines it into the net right side, 2-1. Now, those of you who are watching from the stands at Timberwolf Field from the spring football game, I know you're disappointed. There's a called strike, 2-2. But you never know. Baseball's a weird game. We've lost some big leads. No rule against us making somebody else lose a lead. 1 hopper to second base and an error is committed. It's just really, really looking like the baseball gods are against us tonight. E4 on the play, and Templeton's aboard at first. No outs for the shortstop, 6-hole hitter, Ethan McLean. He's the one who lined out to a sliding Ethan Becker and left last time up. Bunt. Off the mound is Vaughn. Covering the base is Augie Garcia from second, so the out is made, but it does push the runner to second on the sacrifice bunt. Good reaction. Augie saw Cade Davis coming in towards the batted ball as well. One down for Dom Alvarado, their center fielder. Walked and was stranded at third. First pitch misses low and away, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Trace Jansen on deck, Ryan Garza in the hole for the Johnson Jaguars. Low and away, 2-1. One out, runner at second. Down 4-0 are the Timberwolves. Trying to keep it from being any worse. High, and it gets through, and the runner will go to third. 3-1 the count to Alvarado. One out, and they're 90 feet away from making it a 5-0 game. Cedar Park's biggest comeback ever was from a 5-run deficit 6 or 7 years ago in a playoff game. Wow, there's a mercy call. That was low and in, and he called it a strike. Thank you. Full count to Alvarado. Defense in on the infield. He did not go. Yes, he did. They appealed. Good call by Louis to appeal. In fact, the batter knew he went too. He made a move like a swing that was kind of stopped, but not really stopped. He knew that was already walking off the field. So another strikeout, just the second for Vaughn. But there are 2 outs now. Runner still at third. Trace Jansen, the first baseman. There's a blooper to left. On comes Pickens, makes the catch. Outstanding diving catch by Pickens. The wind was really beating that down. Pickens made a fantastic play to end the inning on an L9. We'll be right back.
The Steam Team is a true Austin original, the only locally owned full-service cleaning and catastrophe management company in the Austin area. The Steam Team serves homeowners and businesses with a wide range of services, meeting both routine and emergency needs with prompt, expert, guaranteed service. Founded in Austin in 1983, the Steam Team has built its reputation on performing beyond expectations, with greater professional focus and personal involvement than its competitors. From initial consultation and planning through project management, catastrophe management, reconstruction, and restoration. The staff of the Steam Team is professional, dedicated, and enthusiastic. That's the Steam Team at thesteamteam.com.
Well, looking at pitch counts for Adam Vaughn, they're going the right direction. An amazing 45 in the first, just 14 in the second, and just 13 there in the third. So we're kind of straightened out the problems we had with Johnson at the plate in the first. Nothing else has happened for them since the first. But in the meantime, we're still being perfect gamed by Cody Templeton through 3 complete. So we're at the top of the order in the top of the fourth. Cade Davis, Julian Swift, Louis Alonzo.
The top of the fourth, the first baseman, number 1, Cade Davis.
Davis came in hitting .383. Forced Templeton to throw 11 pitches. First at bat, but ended up striking out looking. This one's a line drive into center, and the center fielder on with the catch is Dom Alvarado. Well hit, but at somebody. The story of our season. Julian Swift, the shortstop, comes in hitting .418. He flied out to center field last time up. Ground ball foul, right side, 0-1. Just get the feeling that if Cedar Park could just put 2 decent hits together, things would start happening. That it wouldn't end there. Grounded foul left side, 0-2. Alonso on deck, Vaughn in the hole. Swift with an 0-2 count here with one out, top of the fourth. Inside, 1-2. Cedar Park still looking for their first base runner of any kind. Get hit, take a walk, get on with an error, or get a hit. Swift fouled in the plate area. Still 1-2. Outside and high, 2-2. Some of the Buda fans wanted that, but it's clearly outside and high. Cody Templeton from the stretch as he has all night, the 2-2. Low, 3-2. In the fake dirt. Full count. One out, nobody on, full count to Swift. Templeton steps off. Reset. Here's the 2-2. Swung at ball 4 and fouled it to stay alive. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat to Swift. He's thrown 46 pitches, and 19 of them have been to two guys. Almost half of his pitches have been to K. Davis the first time he was up, and Julian Swift this time. That one's fouled out. Still full count to Swift. Grounded, two hopper to third. Across the diamond to get it. Two down. Louis Alonso. Two outs and nobody on for Louis. Comes into the game hitting .412, but struck out swinging at a 1-2 pitch in the first. Well, I hope my phone's still working. The wind blew through the press box so hard it blew my bottle of water over onto my phone. So we'll see how that works out. A full bottle of water got blown over by the wind. That's a pretty strong wind. First pitch to Louis, a called strike one. Two outs now here in the top of the fourth. Down 4-0. Starting to look like it's getting late already, especially staring up that 4-run deficit when we have gotten zero offense so far. Louis steps out for a second. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it to the screen, 0-2. And this one breaks up the perfect game and the no-hitter into center field for Alonso. Nice job, Louis. Now, we just need another one. I'm telling you, just get back-to-back hits and something can happen. Two outs, one aboard for Adam Vaughn. Batting in a cleanup spot tonight. Comes in hitting .357. struck out swinging at a 2-2 pitch in the second inning. Timberwolves will run probably Molinaro at first for Louis. Of course, great speed there by Houston Molinaro. Already takes a pretty aggressive lead, and the pitcher resets and steps off. Now a more average looking lead. And he'll throw over. First time. First person we've had on board. Swing and a miss by Adam Vaughn, 0-1. And he'll throw over to first again. Not much of a lead there by Molinaro. These are just the I kind of know you're there move. Oh, 0-1 to Adam Vaughn. Here's the pitch. Fouled into the screen, 0-2. Now Templeton a strike away from ending this inning. 1-2, whoops, 3. Boy, it's important to get another hit here. It is critical important to get back-to-back hits here. He'll throw over to first. A little more serious throw that time, but not terribly so. Another throw over. That's the fourth. Remember, 1 out of every 7 throws to a base by a pitcher or a catcher in high school baseball, trying to get a runner back to a base, are thrown away. This one's lined foul out of play right side. Still 0-2 to Adam Vaughn. Boy, I'm sure they got kids all over the place. Little leaguers. And a lot of business chasing foul balls tonight. Getting darker all the time here at Tornado Alley. That one high. 1-2 to Vaughn. Christian Pickens is on deck. Quentin Mullen in the hole. Cedar Park has to get something going. The longer they wait, the harder it'll be. Swing and a miss. They don't get it going here. So Alonso's 2-out single, a well-hit ball to right center, is wasted. He's left aboard, or his runner Molinaro is. We're through 3.5, still trailing 4-0. We'll be right back.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
I'm going to give you a little view of the crowd here. It's a big crowd. There we are right in front of us. You can see not a lot of empty seats. We're looking over to the right. First base side is the Buda Johnson contingent. They're pretty much filling up the place. This is what high school baseball should have. Might have kind of a post in the way of looking at the Cedar Park folks over on the left side, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, there's that post. But you can see the crowd there is big as well. Lots of noise being made when good things happen for their teams tonight. Unfortunately, most of that noise has been from the wrong team. Timberwolves haven't had a lot of good stuff happen for them tonight. And now they're faced with trying to keep the bats dampened again. Oh, actually, the bats didn't do it. I keep getting back to that. It was kind of a lucky inning to get those 4 runs. Only really had one legitimate hit. But still, Hit batsman walk. Some errors. Lucky bloop hits. This one's popped in the air. Adams' hat comes off again. Augie's chasing it. It's an adventure. He does make the catch. A wind really took it. That was Ryan Garza, 9-hitter, third baseman, and there's one down.
Now batting for the Jaguars, the right fielder, number 14, Logan Robinson.
Back to the top of the order for Johnson. Here's right fielder Logan Robinson, came in hitting .301. He's 2 for 2. High and outside, 1-0. Cedar Park making slow progress, but I don't know if they got enough time for slow progress. They at least ended the no-hitter in the perfect game last inning. Called strike one, 1-1. Vaughn 72 pitches, 45 strikes, 27 balls coming into this inning. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. I'll have their man's totals in a moment. Templeton, high and out, 2-2. Their guy hasn't thrown there's a foul ball, still 2-2. Their guy hasn't thrown a heck of a lot less pitches than Adam, but a lot better strike to ball ratio. Adam is a little less than 2-1. Their guy is at 3-1, 42-14 strikes to balls. High and out, full count to Robinson. Don't put him on, Adam. Got a nice little streak going, only an E4. Has allowed a runner in the last 9 batters. Everybody else has gotten out. Need to keep that going. Foul towards the left side. Still 3-2. 8 of their first 11 batters got aboard. Since then, only 1 of the last 9. So kind of on the way to solving that part of the problem. But there's ball 4. That was a close one. Wouldn't give it to him. So 1 out, 1 on for the 2-hitter, Connor Crabtree, the catcher.
Connor Crabtree.
Came in hitting .301. An infield single, a fielder's choice, stranded once and scored once. It's interesting, how many times do you see a team's, and there's a runner going, throws in time, do you get him? Yeah. Nice job by Louie, a greater job catching and tagging by the shortstop, Julian Swift. 2 down, nobody on. What I was about to say, Connor Crabtree, the catcher, leads the team in stolen bases. He has 20 of the team's 62 stolen bases. He's a catcher. How often do you see that? EJ, did you ever lead your team in stolen bases? EJ says absolutely not. 2-0 now to Crabtree. Called strike 1. EJ wants to make sure everybody knows he has gone 5 for 6 stealing bases on his career. Grounder to third, Mullen over and scooped by Harvey. He's got it. 1-2-3 the hard way for Cedar Park. The first 3 up, 3 down inning. Doing a lot of things right now since the first inning in the field. Haven't done much right at the plate. We'll be right back after this.
Southern Landscape of Austin. Established in 1982, Southern Landscape is a licensed and insured full-service landscape design and outdoor construction firm dedicated to building custom landscape and outdoor living spaces. For 40 years, they've specialized in features like custom landscape design, water features, vineyards, irrigation, hardscaping, patios, decks, arbors, retaining walls, fencing, outdoor kitchens, pools, fireplaces, fire pits, and lighting. Southern Landscape staff is comprised of full-time, licensed, bonded, and insured professionals who are passionate about their work. Call them today at 512-263-8450 or visit southernlandscape.com.
Timberwolves to the plate now as we really are getting late, the top of the 5th in this 6th inning game. It's an even game pretty much. They still have more base runners than we do since the first inning. But the first inning was a 4-0 win for them. And that's the score in the game. Cedar Park is at 5, 6, and 7 in the order. That's Christian Pickens, Quint Mullen, Jackson Harvey. I am going to take a drink of my half-spilled water bottle to wet my whistle. Hits the spot. A lot cooler now than it was when we started. Less windy through the press box now, but you can see that flag in left center. It is really stiff, blowing right to left. So there's Pickens. Right fielder comes in hitting .351, struck out, swinging at a 1-2 pitch the first time up. Not sure what this timeout's about. Pickens steps back in. Swung on and taken to left. Past him, it's a one-hopper off the wall. Pickens around first, heading for second. The throw goes to the wrong place, and Pickens, a stand-up double to lead off the fifth. Here we go. They are not dead yet. Quint Mullen, the third baseman, 6-hole hitter tonight, heads to the plate. Came in hitting .222, but with a bullet. Grounded out to the second baseman to end the second in his only previous trip. That one was really well hit. Louis was well hit. Two of the last three batters have hit Templeton hard. But we still have nothing on the scoreboard to show for it. They had 4-5 hits through the first 10 batters and haven't had a hit since. There's a called strike. I think their coach may have noticed what I noticed. He's coming out to talk to Templeton a little bit. Batter, on deck batter, and the runner at second, Pickens, all talking with Lanny Williams around third base. You can see that on the left side of your screen. Find it interesting that there's 3 Travis County sheriffs here tonight, and they're all hanging out deep over in Buda Johnson territory. We have heard about some fan misbehavior in previous rounds of playoffs from them, and I guess that word has gotten out. Nobody's watching over the Cedar Park people. We're not worried about them. Mullen steps in. No outs and a runner in scoring position, and Christian Pickens, a very savvy base runner. Pretty decent lead at second. Shortstop Ethan McLean behind him. A look there from Templeton as Mullen steps out. That bothered Templeton a little bit that he had stepped out. I like it. The pitch swung on and fouled in the plate area. 0-1 to Mullen. Quint Mullen with a 3-run double in the last series. It broke open one of those 2 games. Was thrown out at third trying to stretch that double into a triple, but the damage had been done. Oh, 2 now to Quint Mullen. No outs, Pickens at second. Down 4-0. Swing and a miss, and Mullen is down. 1 away. 6th strikeout of the game for Templeton. 7-hitter. The DH Jackson Harvey comes to the plate, comes in hitting .257. 3 home runs, leads the team. Lined out hard to center. First time up. Looked like it had him over his head, and he just kind of threw a glove up and caught it. Need to get Pickens in and break that goose egg on the scoreboard. A little slurve there. Missed the plate high, 1-0. Ethan Becker on deck. Brooks Dillman in the hole for Cedar Park. Pickens at second. 1-0 pitch is low. 2-0 to Harvey. Harvey is second on the team in walks this year with 13. Got a 2-0 count now. But the guy he's facing has only walked 4 people all season. Swing and a miss, 2-1. I find that number stunning. His 80 strikeouts are good. We've got guys in the 70s. But the 4 walks to those 80 strikeouts are pretty amazing. And now he's got 86 strikeouts. Two-1 the count to Jackson Harvey. Outside. Oh, he called that a strike. First time he's done that tonight. A pitch is clearly outside being called a strike. That one was over the inner stripe of the right-handed batter's box. He called it a strike anyway. So 2-2 to Harvey. 1 out. Pickens at second. Time for a hit. Hit it to the A in Tornado, Jackson. Grounded foul to the left side, still 2-2. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat to Jackson Harvey. Need to tell the scoreboard out there in left field, no flash photography. Look at that little haywire malfunction. It keeps flashing small pink and big blue dots out there. 2-2 the count to Harvey. Long look at second by Templeton. Swing and a miss. Harvey's down. Gave up that well-hit leadoff double to Pickens and struck 2 guys out since then. It's Ethan Becker, the left fielder. Ethan comes in hitting .370, but he struck out swinging at a 1-2 pitch in the 3rd. So he's due. Two outs. Pickens is still at second. That one outside, 1-0. He's gone to a 3-ball count only to 2 players. Swift in the 4th, Davis in the 1st. Those were long at-bats for both of them. About a third of the pitches he's thrown in this game were in those 2 at-bats. That's an amazing stat. Here's a nice pitch called strike 1. 1-1 to Becker. Center fielder Brooks Dillman is on deck in the 9-hole. Cedar Park must bring Christian Pickens in from second. Called strike 2, and now Templeton a strike away from making Pickens' leadoff double meaningless. Folks, pray the best prayers you know to the baseball gods to keep Cedar Park alive tonight. They're going to need some sort of help from baseball luck. It owes them some after that first inning. Fouled back to the net. Becker stays alive. Still 1-2. They will be at 3-4-5 in the order when they come to the plate in the bottom of the inning. Two of their best hitters will lead off. High and outside, 2-2. Wow, Johnson fans wanted that. It was clearly high and outside, no question about it. They're off at an angle, though. They don't see it as good as we do from back here. 2-2 the count to Ethan Becker. Inside, but it catches the corner. Becker is down. So a leadoff double by Christian Pickens, which is well hit, a one-hopper to the wall and left. And then 3 straight strikeouts. Still down 4-0 through 4.5. Getting really late. We'll be back in a minute.
Bussey Roofing understands how important your home and business is to you and the significant investment involved for quality roof installation. As a reputable and professional roofing repair contractor, Bussey Roofing offers years of experience that includes a complete and comprehensive range of roof services that are designed to enhance curb appeal, provide energy efficiency, and increase the value of your business or commercial property. That's Bussey Roofing, Cedar Park Roofing, roof repairs, and roof restoration. Visit them at busseyroofing.com.
Well, you really got to wonder what happened in the first series this year between Johnson and Liberty Hill. No doubt they pitched Templeton in game 1. You expect to win with that kind of pitching, and they didn't. Gave up 14 runs. I think Liberty Hill has that series sussed. It's a team that doesn't want to play us 3 times. Probably are suspect of the rest of their pitching staff, but they won those next 2 games somehow. Some teams just get lucky at the right times, like they have tonight. It's kind of like Rouse last year. Rouse was not a state tournament team. They ended up in the state tournament. Bottom of the 5th now for Buda Johnson. They're at 3, 4, and 5, leading off left fielder Ethan McAllister. He was a hit batsman and scored, and then struck out looking. Cedar Park has done well since the first batter of the 2nd got a single. There's a nice pitch by Vaughn, 0-1. Another strike on the inside edge, 0-2. At this point, Vaughn has only thrown 13 more pitches than their guy. That first inning is the only thing that makes the difference. Swing and a miss. 1 down. Now to the 4 spot, DH Caleb Ledsome. Into the game hitting .348. He's grounded out to 2nd and grounded out to 3rd. First pitch is a strike. Adam Vaughn starting to ratchet up the pace a little bit. Less time between deliveries. When he is on, he does throw with alacrity. There's another strike. 5 pitches in this inning from Vaughn. They've all been strikes. Ledsome calls time and goes up the line to talk to his coach. Instead of the Johnson Jaguars, they could be the Johnson Outboards. Another idea. Outside and low, 1-2 now to Ledsome. First called ball of the inning for Adam Vaughn. Low, maybe outside as well, 2-2. So Leadsom now has even the count after starting 0-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th. Cedar Park's only got 2 more at-bats. They've got to come up with, well, 5 more runs than Johnson to win this game. Outside from 0-2 to a full count. I shouldn't have said anything. Swing and a miss. He's got him. 2 strikeouts in the inning. They'll throw down to consummate it since it was in the dirt. Let's see. And not a lot of strikeouts for Adam Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 5th. Third man has 9. 3 of those in the last inning. Here's the pitcher, Cody Templeton, batting in the 5 spot tonight. Comes in hitting .266. Leads the team with 6 doubles this year. Had an RBI single in the first and later scored. On with an E4 in the third and was stranded at third. First pitch misses. That one low, 3-0. Don't put him on with 2 outs. There's a strike. Another from 3-0 to a full count. Last guy went from 0-2 to a full count and struck out. Let's see if we can get Templeton to go from 3-0 to a full count and strike out. On the ground, right side, back, oh, an error by the shortstop. With 2 outs, an error puts Templeton at first, and once again, they're just kind of getting lucky. Still only had 1 well-hit ball, and that was in the first inning by Templeton. Ethan McClain, shortstop, 6-hole hitter into the night, hitting .250. One of the team leaders with 24 RBIs. Lined out to left, had a sacrifice bunt 1-4. Called strike 1 here. Outside, blocked by Louie, keeps it in front of him, 1-1. Oops, update your scoreboard for 2 outs. Sorry about that. That one misses. I'm not ready. Nobody in Cedar Park is ready for this to be the last night for this team. It is too good for it to end tonight. Here's the 2-1, and it's outside. Oh, called that a strike. Okay. 2-2, but that was definitely outside. Now a strike away from getting out of this inning. Here you go, Adam. And he fouls it out of play right side, still 2-2. Another foul ball. It's got to be 40 of them tonight. That one's foul. Still 2-2. All right, Les, my phone was spritzing on me, but I'm now seeing some of the messages you sent, and I'll make that adjustment you are asking for. In the location of the game. Still had last week's location up. We're at Concordia. Lunges, gets a pieces of it, fouls it. Still 2-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat to the shortstop, Ethan McClain. 2 outs, runner at first on an error. Pops. Can Louis get it? No. Up against the screen. 9th pitch of the at-bat coming from McLean. There's little David Pierce comes out with a handful of baseballs for the ump. He loves that job. Another 2-2. Swung on, lifted, foul, maybe playable, maybe blown back fair. Lost it in the lights, and it landed foul, thank goodness. Davis was looking up for it, lost it in the lights. Still 2-2. Here's the 10th pitch of the at-bat to Ethan McLean. It's not very often you see a 10-pitch at-bat, let alone 2 of them in one game. Davis had an 11-pitch at-bat to start off the evening. That's 1/7 of all the pitches that Templeton has thrown in this game were to the first batter he faced. Umpire coming out to talk to Vaughn now. Yeah, Louis working out a cramp or something. A little courtesy walk by umpire to the pitcher. Louis looks like he's ready to go again. 2-2 the count, but like we said, this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. 5 2-strike foul balls for Ethan McLean. And he calls time and steps out. The pitch from Vaughn is outside. It gets through. Runner goes to second. Full count now to Ethan McLean. If he gets a strike here, that pass ball won't matter much. Foul back over our heads. That was the 11th pitch of the at-bat. So now Cade Davis had an 11-pitch at-bat to start the game. That's not even be the longest at-bat of the game. Here's pitch number 12 to Ethan McLean. Over his head and walks him. And there's the kind of unlucky I'm talking about. Our long at-bat ended up in a standing strikeout. Their long at-bat ends up in a walk. Just a second walk of the game, third rather, by Vaughn. Lanny comes out, and this might be a pitching change. If so, it's probably Harvey to first, as Cade Davis will move from first to the mound. Harvey's the DH, and he would probably still remain batting for himself. Davis is coming off to get his other glove, so that's what's going to go on. So Adam is done. I'll give you his pitching total in just a minute as we watch Cade warm up.
Centex Material Handling is a family-owned and operated business located in Central Texas. Since 2011, they've supplied outstanding commercial equipment and industrial solutions for businesses throughout the Southwest. They pride themselves on the reputation they've established over the years. Whether your company needs industrial cranes, conveyor systems, a turnkey material handling system, or various storage equipment options, Centex Material Handling is a one-stop shop with step-by-step consultancy before, during, and after every project to ensure they meet any and all of your business needs. Centex Material Handling looks forward to working with you.
So you see Cade warming up on the mound. Looking at his pitching numbers, 67 2/3 innings pitched, spread across 12 games, 11 of them starts. His record is 9-2. 46 hits, 25 runs, only 13 of them earned. Walked 22, struck out 73, a 1.345 ERA. Opposing hitters only batting 171 against Cade Davis. Need the pitching to be excellent over these last 7 outs, and we need our bats to come alive. We are at 9-1-2 in the order when we come up in the top of the 6th. Need to get an out first. Adam Vaughn threw 112 pitches, 69 strikes, 43 balls. Gave up only 4 hits. Only one of them since the first batter of the second inning. Excuse me, none. He's allowed no hits since the first batter of the second inning, and we just got chased. First pitch from Davis is a ball to Dom Alvarado, who walked and struck out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 4 hits. He hit a guy, walked 3, struck out 5. Gave up 4 runs. Most of them probably not his fault. Swing and a miss to Alvarado, 1-2. Cade Davis should be a difficult puzzle for them to solve, having seen Adam. Different kind of motion, of course, righty versus lefty. Different kind of pace. And he struck him out. That ends the inning. 3 strikeouts in the inning. No runs across. There's a walk and an E6. But, again, 4 straight shutout innings for Cedar Park pitching and defense. Unfortunately, gave up 4 in the first, and those are the only runs of this game. Down 4-0. Cedar Park will be back at the plate in just a minute.
Chances are, whether you were born and raised in Central Texas or just moved to the Austin area, you purchased a vehicle from the Covert Auto Group or know someone who has. Since 1909, with the opening of the first automotive dealership in Central Texas, Covert has taken pride in maintaining its position as Austin's leading auto group, now operating under its 5th generation of family members. With over 14 franchises in 7 locations, Covert continues to provide an unmatched total vehicle experience for the surrounding areas. Come to Covert for your Cadillac, Buick, or GMC automobiles.
Okay, Cedar Park in the top of the 6th will be at 9-1-2 in the order. It is absolutely imperative to get runs, plural, right here if they think they got a chance to win this game. You're not going to be able to do it all in the last inning. I know it's logically possible in the game of baseball, but the odds against it are about 647 million to 1. Got to get multiple runs right here. They'll lead off with the center fielder Brooks Dillman. Then top of the order with Cade Davis and Julian Swift. All of them are due. Dillman comes in hitting 172, but again, like Quentin Mullen, who doesn't have an impressive average at 222, Dillman's hitting 172 with a bullet. Speaking of bullets, that's about how fast he is if we can get him on base. Now 1 hopper back to the pitcher, well struck the first time up, but they threw him out at first. It's only his 2nd at-bat of the game. Cedar Park's only had 2 base runners. Pickens with a double, Alonso with a single. Other than the string of unluckiness in the first, Cedar Park has done well. Been some unlucky things happen since then, and they've managed to work their way around them. Couldn't do that in the first somehow. 1 ball batted through the infield in 9 hitters in the first, and they still managed 4 runs out of that. Dillman still waits his first pitch after a short pitcher-catcher conference. Here it is. Outside with a fastball, 1-0. So again, Davis on deck, Swift in the hole, then Alonso, Vaughn, and Pickens to follow him. All of them hitting 357 or better. Got to come through right here. Outside and low, 2-0. We just get Dillman on somehow, some way. Brooks not a lot of hits. But boy, if he can get on, he's got great speed to be on with nobody out. Some good hitters coming up. He calls time and backs out. The pitch. Outside. Ball 3. It's the kind of pitch that umpires have called strikes before. It's over the inside stripe of the batter's box, but clearly outside by rules. Kind of by tradition, they've let him get that one. There's a strike. 3-1. What a great crowd tonight. The ambiance here is terrific. Grounded foul to the right side. Full count now. From 3-0 to 3-2 for Dillman. Be careful here. 1 on with no outs is the way to start this rally. It's going to be tough to do if the leadoff guy gets out. They absolutely must get multiple runs in this at-bat. Swung on and lifted to left. He's chasing it into foul territory, and he makes the catch deep and left. Gilman is down. One away for Cedar Park, top of the order with Cade Davis. Started at first base. He's now the pitcher. Came in hitting .383. He is due a strikeout and a line out. Well hit to center. Guy made a running catch. That one high. A little off-speed pitch. Yeah, Johnson fans want it, but when a catcher's glove is above his forehead when he catches it, guess what? That's not in the strike zone. Now that one was 101. A little bit outside. He's called that a strike tonight before, but not that time. 2-1. One out for Cade Davis. Nobody on. Top of the sixth. Extremely late in the season here. Fouled back the screen 2-2. Johnson just needs one strike and 4 outs to move on to the Region 4 semifinals. Cedar Park needs 5 more runs than they get. Either have or get. And it's outside a full count. One out, nobody on for Davis with a full count. Swift on deck, Alonso in the hole. Trying to start a rally, must get multiple runs here. Lifted, left center field. Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the catch, 2 down. Folks, say your prayers to the baseball gods right now. Here's Julian Swift with 2 outs and nobody on. Swift comes in hitting .418. Flied out to center and grounded out to third. Swift a very good player, and it hasn't been a good night for him. It'd be great to come through with something here. That one's high with a fastball, 1-0. Catches the inside edge, 1-1. Alonso on deck, Vaughn in the hole. Well, Vaughn's scheduled to be in the hole. We'll see what they do there at that spot. That is Alonso in the on-deck circle. 2-hopper to shortstop. Across the diamond, 3 up, 3 down, and it is not looking good for the Timberwolves. We'll be back after this.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Empire Home Solutions was founded on the principles of honesty, quality, communication, and integrity. They want to help you protect your home. They're proud of the industry they love and bring exceptional details to each job. When it comes to home repair or improving the exterior of your home or business, you can hire any old company, or you can hire people who genuinely care about you, people with your best interests in mind, and who educate their customers as well as they perform their jobs. People with a conscience and a genuine desire to do what's right and do it the right way. And that would be Empire Home Solutions at 512-998-3372.
All right, Cedar Park down to one more at-bat. Meanwhile, they got to get them out twice without scoring any more runs, and they've got to score 4 at least in that at-bat. 5, of course, or more would be better. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th now. Buda Johnson to the plate, 8-9-1 in their order. That's Trace Jansen, Ryan Garza, top of the order Logan Robinson. We haven't gotten him out all night. First baseman Jansen comes in, pair of homers on the season, a .211 average. Had an RBI single in the first. That was that little blooper that fell between 3 diving guys in way deep second base. And he lined out to right the other time up. First pitch, fastball low from Davis, 1-0. Some of the fireworks that are going on, maybe right about now, over at Timberwolf Field behind the campus, the end of the spring training game. Wish they could bring those fireworks to Cedar Park's next offensive at-bat. Fastball outside, 3-0. Don't put him on, Cade. Got a hard enough job ahead of us as it is. Called strike on the outside edge, 3-1. Bottom of the 6th, trailing 4-0. Got to get some outs. Foul back to screen, a full count now. They've only had 2 base runners since the second inning. An E6 and a walk. Swing and a miss, and he's down from a 3-0 to a strikeout. Second strikeout for Cade Davis. Seventh strikeout for the Timberwolves pitching staff. Here's Ryan Garza, their third baseman. Comes in the ninth hitting at 143, struck out looking and popped out to second. Take either of those right here, 1-0, low and away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Completely dark out now, completely under the lights. You can tell that from your picture. Swung on and lifted to center field. Back goes Brooks Dillman, finds a spot, camps under it for the out. 2 down. Well, if you cover top of the order with right fielder Logan Robinson, 2 for 2 and a walk, scored a run. He's got half of their hits. That one misses, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Well, if you take your hand on my score sheet and cover the first inning and look at the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth for Johnson, Cedar Park looks pretty good, but they haven't done anything on their own either. A nothing tie in the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth innings. Another 3-0 count. Another strike one. Well, if this goes exactly like the last batter, I'll be happy. From 3-0 to a strikeout on a full count pitch. Well, that's where we're headed, maybe 3-2. Another strike here ends the inning 1-2-3. This one's a one-hopper at the shortstop. Swift grabs it across to Harvey, and Harvey doesn't come off the bag and get it. It's an E1. They'll throw down to second and get him there instead. So the inning is over 1-2-3 the hard way. Harvey makes up for his mistake by throwing back to Swift at second and getting him going to second. So we'll keep it right here. Harvey committed the first baseman sin of thinking that his number one job was stay on the bag. It is not. It is to catch the ball. So he tried to stay married to the bag, and the ball went off the tip of his glove. Guy rounds first and heads to second. Swift, who was near second, heads to the bag. Harvey retrieves it, throws to Swift at second, and instead of Swift throwing the guy out at first with Harvey, Harvey throws the guy out at second to Swift. And the inning's over anyway. I don't know, they're coaching that runner out there talking to the umpire about it. There's no doubt that he got it. All right, so Cedar Park with their last chance here. Must score 4. More than 4 would, of course, be better. 15 pitches by Davis in that inning. 19 so far in his time in the game. 11 strikes, 8 balls. Couple of strikeouts. Ground ball and a fly ball. Cedar Park has not looked like the kind of team they are tonight. Third round playoff team. It's hard to tell what Johnson is. They got a great pitcher. They really haven't done much else on their own. All of their runs except one. Maybe they should be up 1-0. Came by Luckenstance. I just invented a word. Luckenstance in the first. So now Cedar Park will be at 3-4-5 in the order. Alonzo, Vaughn is scheduled, and Pickens. Vaughn was not in the DH slot. Not sure if he'll still bat in that 4 spot. It is Alonzo to the plate. Louis comes in hitting .412, struck out and singled to right, but was stranded aboard after that single. 2 of the guys scheduled to hit for Cedar Park in this inning have got hits tonight. They need to do it again. Johnson needs 3 outs to kill Cedar Park. Fouled back to the screen by Alonzo. 0-1. The 88th pitch of the night thrown by Templeton. Vaughn made it to 112. Threw a lot in the first and a lot in his final inning, the 5th. Strike 2. In fact, 72 of his 112 pitches were thrown in those 2 innings. Alonzo steps out. And he strikes him out. We've got 2 outs left in the season. Here's Vaughn. He is still batting in the 4 spot. Batting .357 coming in. Struck out both times and swings and misses there, folks. It's not looking good. It's either going to be the greatest comeback in the history of high school baseball or the end of the season for Cedar Park. Strike 2. 5 pitches thrown this inning by Templeton. They've all been strikes. Coach has said he will come up, win or lose, for post-game show, so don't go anywhere. Swing and a miss, and he's down. 2 away. So it all comes down to this. All the practices, all the hitting work, all the wins. I'm disheartened to see a lot of Cedar Park people getting up from the stands and leaving. Absolute and driven shame on those people. Christian Pickens to the plate. Comes in hitting .351. Strikeout and a double. He's stranded at second after that double, which led off the fifth. Looked like we were going to get something going right there. The next three guys struck out. The pitch from Templeton, and this is swung on and lifted high to left. He's underneath it, going to make the catch, and the season is over for Cedar Park. We'll be back in just a minute.
The Steam Team is a true Austin original, the only locally owned full-service cleaning and catastrophe management company in the Austin area. The Steam Team serves homeowners and businesses with a wide range of services, meeting both routine and emergency needs with prompt, expert, guaranteed service. Founded in Austin in 1983, the Steam Team has built its reputation on performing beyond expectations, with greater professional focus and personal involvement than its competitors. From initial consultation and planning through project management, catastrophe management, reconstruction, and restoration. The staff of the Steam Team is professional, dedicated, and enthusiastic. That's the Steam Team at thesteamteam.com.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Southern Landscape of Austin. Established in 1982, Southern Landscape is a licensed and insured full-service landscape design and outdoor construction firm dedicated to building custom landscape and outdoor living spaces. For 40 years, they've specialized in features like custom landscape design, water features, vineyards, irrigation, hardscaping, patios, decks, arbors, retaining walls, fencing, outdoor kitchens, pools, fireplaces, fire pits, and lighting. Southern Landscape staff is comprised of full-time, licensed, bonded, and insured professionals who are passionate about their work. Call them today at 512-263-8450 or visit southernlandscape.com.
Bussey Roofing understands how important your home and business is to you and the significant investment involved for quality roof installation. As a reputable and professional roofing repair contractor, Bussey Roofing offers years of experience that includes a complete and comprehensive range of roof services that are designed to enhance curb appeal, provide energy efficiency, and increase the value of your business or commercial property. That's Bussey Roofing, Cedar Park Roofing, roof repairs, and roof restoration. Visit them at busseyroofing.com.
Centex Material Handling is a family-owned and operated business located in Central Texas. Since 2011, they've supplied outstanding commercial equipment and industrial solutions for businesses throughout the Southwest. They pride themselves on the reputation they've established over the years. Whether your company needs industrial cranes, conveyor systems, a turnkey material handling system, or various storage equipment options, Centex Material Handling is a one-stop shop with step-by-step consultancy before, during, and after every project to ensure they meet any and all of your business needs. Centex Material Handling looks forward to working with you.
Chances are, whether you were born and raised in Central Texas or just moved to the Austin area, you purchased a vehicle from the Covert Auto Group or know someone who has. Since 1909, with the opening of the first automotive dealership in Central Texas, Covert has taken pride in maintaining its position as Austin's leading auto group, now operating under its 5th generation of family members. With over 14 franchises in 7 locations, Covert continues to provide an unmatched total vehicle experience for the surrounding areas. Come to Covert for your Cadillac, Buick, or GMC automobiles.
All right, welcome back to the post-game show. Final one of the season, as it turns out. I just sent a message to Coach to not come up. I think he should stay with the players right now. This is completely unexpected loss by the Timberwolves. They did not look like themselves tonight, and I know there are issues, psychological, mental, emotional issues that he should probably talk to them about. So we'll just close this down for the final time without Coach. Remember, we've got the baseball banquet Monday night, I guess. Weirdly lucky timing, too. We're actually done with the season before our baseball banquet happens. 3 strikeouts in the final inning. Not much to go through for the offensive stats. We only had 2 hits and 2 base runners. Louis Alonso went 1 for 3 with a single-stranded at first. Christian Pickens 1 for 3, a double-stranded at second. Those 2 hits came in 3 batters, 1 batter in between them in the 4th and 5th inning. That was all Cedar Park ever did. Defensively, they didn't do too bad. They did have some errors. The errors actually didn't cost them. They ended up cleaning them up by subsequent play. They didn't have any errors in the first. What they had was a lot of bloopy high infield singles where you couldn't get to the ball quick enough to throw anybody out. Had a hit batsman, a walk, a bloop Texas League single, about 15 feet behind second base that 3 guys dove for and couldn't get, and then 1 solidly hit ball. That was the only solidly hit ball of the night for Johnson, and they turned that into 4 runs and 9 batters in the first. Never did anything else the rest of the game, but that's all they needed. That staked them to the 4-0 lead they needed to win the game and take the series. So the Timberwolves fall to the Buda Johnson Jaguars in a single-game regional quarterfinal matchup tonight, and the season is done. Final record 22-9. Another record broken, by the way. Cedar Park had never before had a total loss number in a season that was a single digit until going 30-7 last year. Now they've done that 2 years in a row. So have a weird place to set another record as we back out the door of the season. Next up, a long and contemplative offseason. Some of these young men will be back next year, and the senior slots will be filled by up-and-coming players from a very successful junior varsity. Can't wait to get back at it next February, but man, that sure seems like a long time to wait looking at it from here in May. Special thanks to the whole Vype staff, Operations Director Merle Bertrand, our QA for this game, Les Clary, our voiceover artist Roland Ruiz, and our technical support officer Suna Venkat. Thanks to all of you for your terrific support in getting this season on the air. It was an historic one from a broadcast perspective. 32 games, shattering our previous record for most games broadcast in a single season. We'll get back at it next year. This is Brad Cohn signing off for the Vype Network. We'll see you in August when we crank back.